Hi, everyone. Welcome to Between Two Speakers, where we talk to speakers and each other about speaking and communication related topics. I'm Mariana Swallow. I'm a professional presentation skills workshop leader, and I am also a professor of business communications at Loyola University in Chicago. You can find me at marianaswallow.com.
And I'm Randy Ford. I'm a writer and storytelling strategist. You can find me at firststorystrategies.com. We're doing something a little bit different on Between Two Speakers today because we have things that we always have questions for each other, and we will throw things off each other, bounce things off each other. And we thought, well, why don't we do this and let other people see at the same time? So I've got some questions that I want to throw out at you if you are good with that.
Absolutely. Let's hear them.
All right. So one thing I want to know is, what do you say to people when they talk about, for lack of a better term, stage fright or butterflies in their stomach or that kind of thing right before a presentation?
Yeah, that's a very common but also an excellent question. So, a couple things. First off, I invite people to embrace the nervousness, embrace the nerves. Not that I want anyone to be in a shaking, sweating heap, but we need to remember that when we feel nervous before any kind of opportunity, whether it's speaking or a difficult conversation with your boss, we get those feelings because we care. And it's your body's way of telling you, I want to do a good job. So that's the first thing to know, is that it's a good sign. To be honest with you, Randy, I don't want to see a performer who's not at least a little bit nervous, because I do think if they're not, it means you don't care. All the greats get stage fright. Adele has stage fright that will make her physically sick. Barbara Streisand used to always throw up before every show. I think she still does. And you know who else has horrible stage fright is Ricky Martin. Even when he was on Broadway, he just felt like, oh my gosh, I'm just this pop singer and I'm hanging out with Broadway people and they are better at this than I am. So Ricky Martin, when he was on Broadway, had a horrible time with stage fright. So you're in good company if you have stage fright. So that's the first thing, is know that it's normal. The second thing is, when we do get that kind of hijacking of the brain, that is actually an old primal response. And the primal part of our brains still doesn't understand that we're in the 21st century. So, what I advise is to find some exercises that will help you relax that down. This could be deep breathing, it could be box breathing, or capturing the breath, which is a yogic form of breathing. A lot of my students swear by it. And in fact, I got a thank you note from one last night who did these techniques right before her presentation when she was up for an internship job. And she's going to find out next week if she gets the job. But she said the breathing helped me so much. So that was great to hear. So find methods that will help you to relax ahead of time, and do those before you get out on stage. Find a quiet area. If you need to, go into the restroom and do them. So many people say to me, like, oh, I can't do this at my desk. Then go to the restroom. It's the one place no one's going to bug you, is in the restroom. Do a little breathing, take your stage, embrace the fact that you're excited about this, you care, you want to do a good job, and move through it. And the other thing, Randy, the more you do this, the easier it's going to get.
I had no idea about Ricky Martin. I saw him on Broadway in Evita, and I had no idea
Yeah, that
that
was
he
the
had
show.
stage
Yeah.
fright going there. I did hear the other night, I heard an interview with Kenan Thompson, and he, after 15 plus years, still gets nervous before every SNL rehearsal and live show. And he's been doing
Wow.
sketch comedy his entire life,
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
to his Kenan and Kel days. So that's awesome. Thank you. I think those are really good tips, and I'm
Sure.
I'm gonna try those out.